May 16, 2021. The Arabian Sea churns like a cauldron of rage. Winds scream at 185 kilometers per hour. Waves, 14 meters high, smash like titans against barge P305 off Mumbai's coast. 273 souls grip the rails, welders from dusty villages, engineers with families waiting ashore. Alarms wail. Anchors snap like threads. Abandoned ship, someone yells. But the sea's a black abyss, swallowing hope. In Gujarat's coastal hamlets, 200,000 flee under a blood-red sky. Cyclone Tauktae isn't just a storm, it's a predator, striking India amid a raging COVID crisis, stealing lives, homes, dreams. What drives a person to face such fury? To fight when the world drowns? Tonight, we uncover the heart of survival, where fear meets fire. Who rises when the sky falls? Who breaks? And why, in this chaos, does hope still burn? This is the story of Cyclone Tauktae's survivors. But hold on, it's not what you think. May 14, 2021. The Indian Meteorological Department sounds the alarm. Cyclone Tauktae brews, a monster in the Arabian Sea. Return to harbor, they urge vessels off Mumbai. But on barge P305, the captain scoffs. 7-meter waves? We've seen worse. Below deck, Abhishek Awad, a 20-year-old welder from Uttar Pradesh, laughs over chai with mates. Sparks fly from their tools. Life feels normal. A call home to his mother, "Ma, it's just wind." Static cuts the line. On Mumbai's Mad Island, fisherman Kiran Kohli ties down his boat. The air thickens, heavy with salt and dread. He squints at the horizon. Something's wrong. Scientists later confirmed, Tauktae intensified in days, fueled by the Arabian Sea's record heat, climate's quiet weapon. Happiness flickers in the crew's banter, but sorrow creeps in, Awad's mother prays alone. Anger simmers, why ignore the warnings? Night falls on May 16. The sea lies still, whispering calm. But Tauktae's awake, and it's starving. What happens when nature betrays trust? Hold tight. The storm's just begun. May 16, 11 p.m. Chaos erupts. Barge P305 drifts 200 meters from safety. Anchors fail. Waves pound like fists. Metal groans. Water floods cabins. Vishal Kedar, Abhishek's friend, grabs a life jacket. Hold on, he yells, voice lost in the roar. Men leap into the foam, swallowed by darkness. In Gujarat's Una village, floods rip through homes. Kali Devi, 60, clutches her grandchild as walls crumble. Her heart races, sorrow chokes her. Navy logs tell the toll, 3 barges adrift, 261 souls on one alone. Off Mumbai, Kohli watches 25 boats splinter like toys. Anger burns, why weren't they warned sooner? Sunil Kumar Madhija, 22, from Kushinagar, jumps at 6 p.m. He treads water for 11 hours, his daughter's face his only light. Salt stings his lungs. Joy sparks as he shouts, "I'm alive." Then fades. 26 vanished that night. Facts hit hard. Tauktae, Gujarat's fiercest cyclone since 1998, kills 19 on land by dawn. Thousands displaced, COVID vaccinations halted. Dawn breaks. The sea's a graveyard. But in the void, hope flickers. Rescue's coming, but is it too late? Midnight, May 17th. The Indian Navy strikes back. INS Kochi and Kolkata carve through gales. Helicopters roar, spotlights piercing the black. Sunil Kumar Madhija swims blindly. A rope appears at midday. He grabs it, muscles burning. Hoisted aboard, he gasps, "I saw my wife smile in the waves." Joy surges, then sorrow. Friends are missing. In Gujarat, Kiran Kohli dives into flooded streets. Debris swirls. He pulls neighbors to safety, heart pounding with purpose. In shelters, evacuees share stories, crops ruined, homes gone. Anger flares, why were systems so unprepared? Navy reports confirm, 186 pulled from P-305's abyss. But 53 vanish, lost to the deep. On land, 200,000 evacuated across states. 4-meter surges bury villages. Kerala to Maharashtra mourns. Reunions spark fleeting joy, survivors embrace on deck, tears mixing with spray. A mother in Dio hugs her son, saved from the flood. But the cost? Heavy. Scientists note Tauktae's wrath, billions in damage, 169 dead across India, 5 in Pakistan. Yet resilience shines. Victory? Not quite. For some, the real storm's just beginning. What did they face next? Days later, the wreckage speaks. Abhishek Awad, back in Uttar Pradesh, stares at scars. I thought I'd never see home, he whispers. Joy flickers, he's alive. But sorrow lingers, friends didn't make it. Kiran Kohli, who lost everything to the cyclone men's nets on Mad Island. We need better warnings, he says, anger sharp. In Dio, sand dunes, 10 meters high, berry fields, crops lost, years of work cast away in floods. Farmers rebuild, houses reconstructed, hands calloused but hopeful. The twist hits, Tauktae wasn't just a storm. Scientists now know Arabian Sea cyclones are growing fiercer, fed by climate change. What seemed random was a warning, a pattern of warming seas, wrath of nature and a glimpse of what nature can cause. Communities rally. UNICEF aids kids in flood-hit schools. Volunteers stack sandbags. Happiness blooms in small acts, a child's smile, even after losing everything but hope. Villagers rebuilding roofs with smile. Facts sting, 169 dead, thousands displaced. Yet voices rise from ruins. We'll stand again, Kohli vows. From ashes, what rises? Resilience. Defiance. A truth we can't ignore. But one question remains, who was the last to defy the storm? Vishal Kedar's face, weathered, alive. Presumed lost, he was found adrift, days later. What seemed like defeat was defiance. 81 souls vanished, but 186 survived P-305. Their stories roar louder than the storm. Tauktae's toll, 169 lives, billions in damage. Gujarat rebuilds stronger. Vaccines resume. Survivors like Kedar, Madhija, Kohli redefine unbreakable. The real twist? This wasn't just survival. It was a wake-up call. Climate's fury grows, and we're all in its path. In Tauktae's chaos, humanity whispers, fragile. Fierce. Forever changed. These aren't just stories, they're proof. We fight. We rise. If this moved you, hit subscribe and comment. What's your take on Cyclone Tauktae survivors? Share their fire.